years in a row.
Definitely a cooler start to the day, but plenty of sunshine throughout as well.
Yeah, that cold, we're feeling it, Alana.
How hardy are you, Glenn? Cooler start to the, I was freezing. It was so cold. We actually saw that first freeze at Salt Lake International. Right now we're watching the sun go down in Linden, Utah Lake. You can see that northwesterly flow creating a bit of a breeze on the water. It's cold and we've got another frigid overnight ahead, so a heads up there. We do get rebounding temperatures. I've got the timeline on that, but we also have another storm right around the corner. And I'll tell you if it's going to impact your weekend plans because many folks want to be out and about. Live look at Washington County, sun going down in St. George, just the red rock basking in those last few moments of sunlight. Clear skies as you look towards the Pine Valley Mountains and those temperatures at 64. That's actually the average for this time of year in St. George, but we're below average along the Wasatch Front. 30s have popped up already in Cache Valley and Salt Lake County. Wendover's chilly. Vernal at 41. Evanston's below freezing. Here we go again. And we've got that northwesterly wind. So that means our wind chill values, the real feel of the temperatures, frosty. 34 for that real feel. 30s. It feels like 30s if you're stepping out along the Wasatch Front right now. It also extends all the way down into Millard and Juab counties where it feels like it's freezing in Milford at this hour. 30s are going to stick around for tonight. We've got those clear skies and that will allow for those temperatures to drop heading up to midnight and even slightly after. But then we get some changes on the way. Some warmer conditions want to move in. High pressure starts to build, so we get rid of this northwesterly flow that brings that biting chill in the air. Clear skies out there. You're watching that cloud cover kind of push in. That westerly flow will bring some of those clouds into northern Utah tomorrow and also allow for our daytime highs to climb, but not for tonight. It is going to be cold yet again with 20s and 30s expected. After midnight, we'll be freezing along the Wasatch Front, and we'll also see those temperatures dip in eastern Utah, Castle Country, and near Cedar City and St. George. St. George could actually bottom out in the upper 30s, but the warmer air starts to move in so much so that for the morning commute, we're actually going to see mid 30s as you leave the house for work or school, so a heads up there. Throughout the day, our numbers climb. That warmth makes its presence known, and we get back to average, which is the low 50s this time of year in Salt Lake County, so we'll be close to that as we head into the afternoon. So tonight, frigid temperatures. Tomorrow, that westerly flow brings in a little more warmth. We get next to normal temperatures, but they don't last. Heading into Friday, you see that moisture to the north of us? A system wants to dip in, and we actually have a chance of seeing an isolated shower right there on the state line for Friday. As we head into Saturday, it looks like we do have the potential for some valley rain and mountain snow. That wet weather still trying to figure out its timing, but it could dip in and graze northern Utah. We will also trend cooler with a reinforcing shot of cooler air with that system Friday into Saturday. 40s, low 50s tomorrow in Salt Lake, 42 in Wendover, 44 in Price, 60 in Cedar City, and upper 60s there in St. George. Looking at the St. George 7-day, you see the warmth. Hang on, looking pretty good to close out the work week. Dry conditions, but that changes as we head into Tuesday, where a slight chance of some rain is possible as a storm develops. We're watching it. It could also impact the Wasatch Front, bring cooler temperatures and the chance of some wet weather, but we have to focus on Friday, Saturday first. You'll notice those temperatures slightly dip into the weekend, and don't be surprised if you see a sprinkle, valley rain, mountain snow as we get towards the weekend. Glenn, Emily, over to you.